Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. Long term capital gain, how to calculate. Format I told you, few problems also we have done, but today's problem is different. Long term capital gain means whenever you are purchasing any long term capital, then on that calculation of the gain we have seen. Now how much is taxable? Now in this problem, today's problem, we have purchased one asset, long term asset, and we have sold it. In between some transactions are there. How do we calculate in such way? Okay, that problem we are going to focus today. Very important and easy also. Need not to worry. We know everything, format and everything, the same format, the same thing you have to follow it. Let's focus on the problem. The problem is given on the board here. Mr. Arun purchased a house on 1/4/2000. 1/4/2000 for 1,50,000. Okay, Arun purchased on 1/4/2000 for 1,50,000. On 1/5/2000, 1/4/2000, 1/5/2000 means within 1 month, gifted this house to his son Mr. Bharat. After 1 month, he gifted this house to Mr. Bharat. Okay. Next, Mr. Bharat made improvement by adding 2 bathrooms, 40,000 on June 2005. 2000 they have purchased and 2005 June. Okay, after 5 years, Mr. Bharat means son. Arun gifted this house to Bharat. So Bharat is doing some improvement, that is 2 bathrooms constructed for 40,000 rupees on June 2005. Okay. Next, December 2010, Arun died. December 2010, father. Okay, Arun died and Bharat sold this house on 1/8/2023. 2010, father died and he sold this house in the year of 2023, August, for 30 lakh rupees. While selling this house, he has paid a brokerage of 25,000. These are the main important points. Okay. Then after that, fair market value on 1/4/2001. So fair market value on 1/4/2001 was 2,50,000. Okay. This fair market value is 2,50,000. If at all fair market value was not given, we would have taken on the purchased value only. Now here fair market value is given, FMV. CII. 3 years CII is given. CII of 2001 to 2, 100. 5 to 6, 117. 23 to 24, 348. So 3 years are given to us. As per the requirement, we will be using it. Okay. Now let's go to the problem. Format is same one. So computation of long term capital gain. Consideration received. How much he sold consideration? He sold it for 30 lakh, no? So consideration received means sale value 30 lakh. Selling expenses. Did he spend anything? Yes, brokerage is there, no? This is selling expense only. Selling expenses always will be deducting. Selling expenses in brackets we can write brokerage. Brokerage is 25,000. If we deduct, you will be getting net consideration. So this will be 29,75,000. Out of this, 2 things are to be deducted. What are those 2 things? We will calculate it in the working notes. So in working notes we are showing, first one is indexed cost of acquisition. Acquisition time, what is the indexed cost? Normal value is different, but indexed cost is how much? So III, that values are there as per the table values are already given. So this only we are going to take. Okay. So indexed cost of acquisition, what is the formula? Fair market value. If fair market value is given, we will be taking the FMV only. This we learned in the previous class also. So fair market value into CII of the transfer year. when it got transferred means sold. CII of transfer year divided by CII of purchase year, that will be taking. Okay, now FMV fair market value is 2,50,000. And CII of transfer year, when it got transferred, Arun died, sold his house on 2023. 2023 means this year. Transfer year CII is 348 into 348 divided by CII of purchase year. Purchase year is 2001. 2001 means, you know, 2001 is starting with 100 only. So I am writing here 100. Calculation will do later. So this is one, indexed cost of acquisition. Second one, indexed cost of improvement. For improving the asset, he spent something, that is indexed cost of improvement. Indexed cost of improvement formula is here, cost of improvement into CII of the transfer year, both are same, always remember. CII of the transfer year, okay, that divided by CII of the improvement year. Here purchase year, here it comes improvement year, okay. Now cost of improvement, how much is spent? 40,000, no? 40,000 into CII of the transfer year. When he is transferred, this is same one, no, 348. CII of the improvement year. Improved, Mr. Bharat made improvement on June 2005. 2005, 2006, this is 117. So we'll take 117. We'll do the calculations. $2,500 into 348. This comes to 8,70,000. Second one, 40,000 into 348 into 117. 40,000 into 348 divided by 117. This comes to 1,18,974. 974. Okay. Both the values you got it. We are going to deduct it. First one is indexed cost of acquisition. Indexed cost of acquisition. Second one is indexed cost of improvement. Indexed cost of improvement. Acquisition value is 8,70,000. Second one, 1,18,974. If you deduct, you'll get to 29,75,000 minus 29,75,000. So we'll be getting 19,86,000. 19,86,026. This is the capital gain. Long-term capital gain. Here no exemption. The previous class we learned, if at all purchased one asset, sold it, and with that amount purchasing another asset, in such cases there are some exemptions we learned, okay. But now here simply sold it, not purchasing anything. So no exemptions, no deductions, simply capital gain as per the problem, as per the transactions we are getting 19,86,026. This is, am I clear? Very simple. The problem is simple. You have to focus on the data, what is required to us. When he has purchased, at that time what was the value of CII, and when they have gone for improvement, when they are selling it. For everywhere CII is given, fair market value is also given. Now we are focusing as per the format. Net consideration is how much, selling expenses are how much, that we have seen. Then after that these two calculations we have done, the value we have deducted, that is it, not anything else. Do not get confused. Am I clear? Next class will focus on important topic, income from other sources. Stay in touch and don't forget to share these videos. Good luck.